away in game one as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Now here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Standing in now, Frank Thomas. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Stepping in now, Ralph Kiner.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The 0-1 on its way. Skied into straightaway right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
In now, Chipper Jones. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Lou Brock. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The right fielder, number 30, Cliff.
Stepping up now, Cliff Floyd. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
Debro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
Hangs hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. His first homer here in the series. And the Mets have got it up to a 5-0 game now.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's the 8th man to bat here in the first with 5 runs already up on the scoreboard. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Cruz makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley. It's the Mets 5, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Gaylord Perry will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
Ready now, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into the corner and slicing foul. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Floyd is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Ryan.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the run is Brock. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Perry pauses. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Now a drive by Cruz. Deep left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
One left for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Gaylord Perry. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Russell over to his left, 1 out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Robin Yount. Runner goes for second. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Half is there, 2 gone. So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps Big Frank.
Frank Thomas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Mets strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield.
Jones has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 8. Pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Justin Grimm, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Harry gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Mets 5 and the Cubs 1. At the plate, Ralph Kiner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Happ racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now, Chipper Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Cliff Floyd, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game.
Hey, and in that last at bat, he took this one to straightaway center field, the deepest part of the ballpark. So this guy can hit a breaking ball a long way.
Skied into straightaway right. Cruz is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Addison Russell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Addison Russell.
First offering on its way. There's a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The next 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Javier Baez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Baez makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. The 0-2 once more. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2-hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're down here 5-1. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, pitcher, Gaylord Perry.
So here's the Mets pitcher, Gaylord Perry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Second baseman, Jackie
So
Robinson.
bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead this one though 5-1. So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Under it now is Floyd, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Cruz, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 5-1. Ready once again, Robin Yount. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Robin Yount.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Happ has a play. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Frank Thomas.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps Big Frank. First pitch of the at-bat.
No balls and 1 strike.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is Contreras. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. A solo home run for Big Frank Thomas. His first homer here in the series, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
The left fielder, number
In now, Ralph Kiner.
Ralph Kiner.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And the Mets just keep right on rolling, as this is good for extra bases as well. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Drew Smiley, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Chipper Jones. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run shot off the bat of Chipper Jones. His first homer so far in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Stepping in now, Lou Brock. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Into the box now, Cliff Floyd. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped him up. Baez over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 8 and the Cubs 1. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Center fielder, number 8.
So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but He's taken full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Albert Almora will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Missed with a slider. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Mike Montgomery gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Riding in once again, Gary Carter. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number 30.
Stepping in, Gaylord Perry, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jackie Robinson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Happ going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Into the box, Robin Yount. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Robinson at third with 2 away. High pop-up. Bryant moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Addison Russell. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now another 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Javier Baez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And it's fouled away. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Next for the Mets, Frank Thomas. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Looking up is Contreras, and it's gone as they add still another. In now, Ralph Kiner. Belted high and deep into right center. Half going back on it. Still ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, B-Row? If you come to watch offense, you pick the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Chipper swings and hits a ground ball to second. Baez fields it cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder,
Now in the box, Lou Brock. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Still only one out in the inning. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Floyd.
Into the box now, Cliff Floyd. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is Contreras. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He grounds it sharply to third. Bryant is up with it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gaylord Perry.
Into the box now, Gaylord Perry. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Russell is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, but of note there was that they came on the strength of 3 home runs. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Mets lead this one 12-1. Here's Chris Bryant now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Grounder down the line at third. And no shot there for Chipper. It's a fair ball. The throw into second. And he is in there.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Bryant leads off second with nobody out. Out into right center. Well hit. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. On the ground near home. Carter scoops it up, and a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, left fielder.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Center fielder number
Digging in, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 8th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 12-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jackie Robinson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pounding the zone late.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz moves over. 1 down. In now, Frank Thomas. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a 2-run shot for Frank Thomas. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, talk about a man rising to the occasion. If this team rolls through the playoffs, I think he just made a convincing case for the MVP. Sure, it's only 1 game, but that's his 3rd homer of the game, and we're not done yet. This is the kind of stuff legends are made of.
Steve Cishek will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Ben Zobrist is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Standing in now, Ralph Kiner. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Schwarber ranging back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game as this lead got even wider. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matty V, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan, I can't explain it. Let's just...
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo home run right there from Chipper Jones. His 2nd home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
Into the box, Lou Brock. He swings and lines it to left. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 30, Cliff.
Settling in now, Cliff Floyd. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Stepping in now, Gary Carter. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's in for a base hit. Finally, make him 1 for 5 now. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
In now, Gaylord Perry. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mets out in front, 17-2. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Curveball that time, not even close. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Zobrist is actually a native of Illinois. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Russell behind 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
In the air to right center. Floyd on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Perry into his motion. Here it is on 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and
we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, and they remain well behind. Justin Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Zobrist coasts under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Robin Yount, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. From the stretch. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Frank Thomas will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game, as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch on its way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A two-run shot for Big Frank Thomas. His fourth in the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Ralph Kiner is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he'd dearly love to make it 3 right here. He's set and the pitch. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Next up from New York, Chipper Jones. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-0. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. 1-1. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
Another 0-2 home. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nelson Cruz. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score.